after 8 years in charge at Bramall Lane. His departure marks the end of an uneventful reign during which he took the club from the old Third Division to the Premiership. But with United now struggling at the foot of the First, the new owners say it's time for a fresh start. Our reporter Sam Witchlow was there as the announcement was made.
The board would like to express its gratitude to Dave Bassett for the outstanding contribution that he's made to Sheffield United over the last 8 years.
Today's news marked the end of an era at Bramall Lane. Dave Bassett and the club are parting company after years of mixed fortune. He had fought to keep Sheffield United in the top flight on a shoestring and failed. But for some fans, today's news was too much to take.
My decision was based on how I felt in the summer, that I would sort of give it 2 or 3 months to see how the situation would go. And, you know, time ran out a little bit for Dave Bassett, and professionally it's correct for me and it's correct for the club. And, you know, these decisions have to be made professionally, not emotionally.
The split is described as amicable, but it was certainly abrupt. Senior players were told only this morning by Bassett himself.
Dave's done a hell of a lot over the 8 years he's been here. He's took the club to great heights and FA Cup semi-finals and promotions. He's done a hell of a lot for the club, and, you know, on a sad day like this, I don't think we can forget it.
Dave Bassett struggled for many seasons on a limited budget. It's ironic that he leaves at a time when more funds are promised. New chairman Mike MacDonald has pledged to rebuild the John Street stand and invest in new players. Dave Bassett ranks relegation at Chelsea last year as his lowest point at the club. But fans do remember the good times, a Wembley appearance and promotions.
His record, I think, speaks for itself. I can't think of any other manager who would come down here and do what he's done on the resources that he's had.
Obviously, we're sad to see him go because he's a great manager.
Both the club and Bassett now face new challenges. He earned the nickname Harry Houdini, but it remains to be seen whether United can avoid relegation this season without their great escape artist.
Well, tonight Dave Bassett is being linked with the vacancy at Leicester City, while there's speculation that the former Everton manager, Howard Kendall, may be heading for Bramall Lane. We'll let you know.